So I am back. I did some videos on TikTok, not with using me, but obviously using footage that was done from the Yulin Dog Meat Festival in China, where they round up and murder thousands and thousands of dogs and cats, where they are boiled alive, they are beaten. You know, I've seen dogs flame torched. It's horrible, horrible footage that I've seen of dogs, you know, with this flame burning them alive and them screaming, and a greyhound being thrown into a boiling pot of water and this lid thrown over the top, and they hold it down to see, if it's still alive, you know, to stop it from jumping out, and it's screaming and trying to get out. It's just horrible footage. I didn't post anything to that nature. These were all still pictures, you know, so they were still graphic, but not to the degree of what has been shown that comes from Yulin. You know, people selling their dogs for money, their cats. I'm just like, how the hell can you do it? I mean, I know these drive me crackers sometimes, but I could not turn round and give some, you know, have someone give me some cash for her or for him or that one over there. And know full well that they're going to be tortured. How can you do it? How can you have no soul to allow that to happen? And then my footage on one TikTok that I did was of comparing it. You know, this is totally, in our eyes, unacceptable, but yet, you know, these animals that we class as our companion animals are like, it's horrific, it's disgusting, shut Yulin down, stop eating them and all the rest of it. But yeah, you know, you can walk into a supermarket and what do you see? A leg of lamb, gammon, you know, rows upon rows of bacon and sausages. Where did that come from? That didn't just appear, you know, like an apple from the tree. You know, an animal has been murdered for this item. But yeah, I could put up a picture then of a pig that's at a slaughterhouse peering from a truck with its eyes all wide, or a cow looking absolutely terrified. Can hear the sounds and smells, you know, of what's going on. They can smell death. They know. It's like when you take your cats to the vets. I mean, I take mine. They know exactly where they are. They know where they're going. They can smell the vets. They can smell it. They can smell other animals. They can smell the smells of things, you know, that have gone on. And yeah, they know. It's like when I've taken one that's been put to sleep. You know, they know. They know. And yeah, so of course I put my TikTok video up of these still pictures and a bit of write-up to go with it about specisism, and how can you compare that it is disgusting, the deaths of these dogs and cats in Yulin, you know, Dog Meat Festival. It needs to stop. Yes, it all needs to stop, all of it. And but yeah, they can turn around and be quite happy to be tucking into their chicken sandwich. You know, it's so wrong. The bacon sandwich. Oh, let's have this, as we're saying how bad that is. You know, times need to change. It's about speciesism. And yeah, because I did these TikToks, couple of them. One actually stayed up that had actually nothing mentioned about the animals, you know, over here in the UK that are murdered for a bacon sandwich. But the one that used the comparison of speciesism was instantly put a big block on it. And then someone must have complained about my video that I actually put up. And then so suddenly that was bad. It's had so many people liking it and commenting, and then suddenly it was put up that no, this isn't acceptable either. So then I had a TikTok message sent to me and I'm blocked. So I was blocked for about, usually blocking, and it sounds so horrific, and it's usually a few days, but actually in the case of these particular videos, because I'd done a few that were classed as horrific. But yeah, the bit that bugs me the most is the fact that not only is it speciesism, but also you can go on TikTok live and there's people that are there. It's like there was one chap in America, who had me so angry. He had this dog on a treadmill, and then another time it was like he did a bit later on this live. I was watching and I was like reading the comments, and they were like, "Oh, he's cute." And then he was there getting him to jump up at some branch, and he was hitting him. And I'm thinking, yeah, I know exactly what you're doing. You're teaching him to be like this for you, for dog fighting. And it just made me so angry. So this chap's okay. I tried reporting, and it's like it falls on deaf ears. But it's okay for him to do this to his dog. Or I saw a lady that was really beating across the face this little Chihuahua dog, and he was terrified. He was cowling. His eyes were all big, and I just thought, you bitch, I hate you. I really wish I could do the same to you. Yeah, so it was okay for her to do that kind of stuff. But me comparing, the dogs and cats that are eaten, which is, it just makes me so angry, and tortured at Yulin. It's okay, though, for, the cows, pigs. It's okay for them and chickens to be mutilated. At birth, chicks, it's like they have their beaks mutilated and they feel the pain of having their beaks slashed, and sometimes they're not cut a certain way, and so they can't peck, so they can't eat. But that's okay, isn't it? It's just a chicken, allegedly. They don't have the same rights. It's so wrong. It's really, really wrong. It makes me so angry. And it's really, really hard when you get people that are burying their heads in the sand and they're like, oh, it's fine. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. And I'm thinking, but you should hear it. You should listen. People have filmed footage outside Tulip slaughterhouse, where if you go into Tesco's, you've got your canned meats, which has got Tulip on the front, yeah. And the screams of them in the slaughterhouse, you can hear them as they're being put into the gas chambers or being moved along. And the sides are being smacked, with rods and to make them move up, because obviously they don't want to move up because they can see and hear and smell everything that's going on. And it just makes me so angry. I want to be able to go to one of these vigils. I really do. Just be there, just be a part of it. The trouble is with my health and how I am at the moment, it's very difficult. I'm really struggling, and at the moment we're still waiting to be rehomed. This house that I'm in is so wrong for me with my conditions. So I'm in a lot of stress at the minute because I'm trying to find something that's suitable for us to live in. Quite a panicky time. So at times there's not been where I've not done a lot of videos because I'm too busy trying to sort this out. But yeah, I would like to go to a vigil. I just don't know how my body will be able to manage with it. And even if it's for an hour is a long time with my conditions. So we'll see. As things start to becoming back to normal, we'll see. And maybe I'll get that privilege to be able to go down and bear witness to the animals. I know it's not a nice thing to have to do, but you know, it's something all us vegans need to do, and we need to be showing the non-vegans exactly what goes on. So they perhaps, you know, will then have that understanding and that food for thought, and perhaps, you know, make changes. Because we all started somewhere, didn't we, as non-vegans, before we went vegan. You know, it is something you have to think about long and hard and think, do you know what? Why is the life of a dog or cat worth more than a pig, a cow, a chicken, a turkey? They all have the same kind of right to life. They all deserve it. They all want to live. So why not? Speciesism needs to stop. Things need to change. We need to keep getting it all out there, get as much out there as possible, get people learning that the piece of meat that they're eating had a face. You know, put the reality into their smokescreen world. Is that the way to say it? Because you sort of hide behind the image of like, oh, we need it, or no, that didn't happen really. They're just making it up. These vegans, they know how to blow things out of proportion. No, we're telling it like it is. We're trying to expose what exactly goes on. And that we need to get this stopped. Things need to change. You know, there's plant-based options out there. You don't need to pay for cruelty. There's so much gorgeous food out there, really is. There's loads of options, and the supermarkets are absolutely flowing in abundance with so many different things now. You know, we don't need to pay for cruelty. It needs to stop. So, yeah, let's stop it. Be on the right side of history and go vegan. Right, guys, I'm going to love and leave. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.